internet hooked up at the new Shiloh's retreat, and that's what happened. I have been, after I closed the day before yesterday, was it yesterday? Because I packed up yesterday. Was the closing yesterday? Because I packed up. No, I had the closing Wednesday, and then I slept at the rental, and I packed up yesterday morning. So I wasn't online yesterday live because I didn't have internet here. My phone couldn't connect to YouTube, so I couldn't go live. So then I was unpacking. It's about 2.5 hour plus round trip. So I got up this morning. I drove back and forth again and had round trip 2 in the truck. I brought the chickens and the rabbit. And here we are. Here's the pasture. Isn't it beautiful? Right outside the kitchen window. So when I'm having the kitchen window, I can look out at my horses this close, guys. So when I have tea, coffee, whatever I have in the morning, I just come out. I'm thinking of getting rid of the chain link fence in the back because I like it open, and there is a tornado shelter. So those of you who caught this week already the tornado warning when I was at the rental with Cody, PC trackers, storm trackers, PC storm trackers. You can see what we do up all night texting as a community. And he also does this county, Hardin County. So good news, the sit-on lawnmower has a key, and I got this Starlink hooked up. So that's why I'm live right now. So I will show you. There's the rabbit. Everybody's in the chain link fence, which is good. And say, hello, everybody. We're at the new Shiloh's retreat. Yep. So I got this Starlink going back here. It took me a little bit. And as you can see, the shed isn't far from the back door either. And need to mow the lawn. And here is the Starlink. So it's just hooked up right there on the back. And all we're doing is organizing and cleaning. And this is the little back pasture. Everything needs to be bush hogged. So I've got to get the horses here. So I guess there is a little woods in this back pasture. I'm not going to walk to the outbuildings tonight because I'm tired. The shed, the roof is good, but the door has to be fixed, and I think some of the floor right there. But if I remove this chain link fence, then I can roll the lawnmower in and out, which is good because right now it's on the back patio. It doesn't look good. And the drainage situation is back here. So the guy that the listing agent said will help me with a lot of these things on the home inspection, he's going to come tomorrow. I missed him yesterday. So there's a lot of organizing to do. I'm going to move these cement blocks. I think they're raised beds. I don't know. I think it probably is just overgrown weeds. So that's a job. And as I said, the lawn needs to be mowed. But there is a sit-on mower. So I had put it under the porch. But here I am with my coffee. And then right here is the fence where that bird's nest box is. So without the chain link fence, I can just walk up. The horses can come right out here. They can have coffee with me. So it's just a matter of getting things in order. I've been rushing as fast as I can. And the most beautiful thing I've seen on the property so far, look at this flower. It's take in. And then I bought the air fryer, and I did decide to go at Lowe's. So on Saturday, they're going to come with washer, dryer, stove, and refrigerator. But right now, I have my freezer chest, and I have some rugs and towels for the dogs when I dry them off right there. So I don't know. I'm pooping out. And I have some Christmas tree lights I'm going to put along the fence line, and I put some green lights up on these poles. But just weeds, getting things in order because it's a little bit overgrown, and then painting these poles white. But I'll go over, you guys, remove the ramp, make sure the tornado shelter's ready to go, pest control, everything's taken care of, mow the lawn, get the bush hog, the pastures, so I can bring the horses. So tomorrow, James is supposed to come. If I coordinate the time with him, with his help, then I think I'll make another run to the house because I probably have another 2 or 3 loads. And as I said, it's a good 2-hour, 40-minute round trip. I'm going to back the truck in now and have some dinner. And as you can see, so I have the woods in the back, and then across is, across is, you'll see, I don't know, something with a blanket. It looked like a cow with a blanket in the cooler weather. I don't know. But I have to wait and see. And I'm told the vet owns that. So the front yard, the chain link fence, I'm going to take down too, because my dogs will come. They're okay. And you see there's nobody across the street. I have neighbors over there, but their house isn't right there. I think it's not even a business. They just have a big, huge barn or work where you can open the garage doors, big, huge workplace. And then behind these trees, there's a couple down on the left across the street. So I don't know if the well can be made to work again. And then there's a place for the wood burning stove inside. And it's the roof. Like I said, the roof was supposed to be only halfway through its life, and some grommets needed to be replaced. But the roofer's like, no, it's going to be $6,000. So once I meet with the local guy, James, I think I'll have a better idea as to what to do with the drainage outside the foundation, and that step there needs to be replaced. But these cement things, I think I'm going to move those and just open up the yard. And then that windmill has horses on it, I saw from the bedroom, which is really nice for Shiloh's retreat. So I think I'm going to move that over there by where the gate to the horses are. And I'll walk out. I'll do the outside today, and then I'll do the inside tomorrow. I'm just a little bit tired. It's got really good shade here too. So if it's a little trim, the horses can come out here and stay in the shade. Because right now they have the trees with the stream. So honeysuckles. So there's the barn. As you can see on the left, the roof needs to be done, but it's strong. And I think that's because like the beams holding it up are good. And then this is another little building to the right of it, but it looks like the roof's okay, but it's overgrown. So I've got to get the overgrown cleared out, clean those out, fix that roof, see if the smaller building is stable, and then I may be able to insure them, which is a good thing. Just notice there's hay there. So I think the last animals in here were cows, because inside the barn it's cow. And then there were some ants here. I had turned that over. I don't know if I'm going to use it for the horse feed or not. But as you could see, it's a little rolly, and where those bushes and small trees in the middle there, that's where the pond is. So I want to get this bush hogged out. It's pretty overgrown, so I don't know how long nobody's been here. But it's not just flat. I checked the outside perimeter fence on that side and in the back, so it's just the wooded side. And there is a farm or business behind me, but I'm pretty much, blocked in with trees, which makes it really private. I like that, but I'm not totally isolated. So can't wait to get the horses here. So once again, I'll try to share the inside with you guys tomorrow. And look how close I am. I just come out with my coffee, and here I am right here. I could even come out the gate. So who thinks I should get the goats back? Should I get goats, guys? Goats. All right. Well, I was told if you have meat rabbits, quail, ducks, and goats, and then you have your garden, your jar in the winter, you have a heat source, cooking source, and a water source. and you're good to go. So it's really nice. See, these are the big trees I was talking about. So they're not close enough to the house where if they fall, I don't think it's gonna hurt the house. This one would have to really fall towards the house. It would be more the branches, because there's the house. So it probably could be trimmed, just so that it doesn't get too tall. But that's going to cost a couple $1,000s. And this huge tree is on the road. But if that fell, I don't think it would get me. It would get the well. And the house down the street is well beyond that. So it'll get the electrical pole. But really, really, I like it. I like the brick. I like the white. I just don't really care for the chain link fence because, as I said, it's not really that far from the street. And then there's a dead end and it goes around. So dead end that way, and then there's a square that goes around, and then there's another road. So I should be able to ride Shiloh really well. So you can see the neighbor across the street is down there. So it's just a farm and a barn. I saw a white truck like 2 times. That's it. So just really, really comfortable. And over there you can see the neighbor, but he doesn't live there and it's not a business. So it must just be they have a huge building on their property. Okay, so that's what I've been doing, running around getting ready. Finally got the Starlink up, so I'm going to just go eat dinner and probably watch some television and continue to organize. So, yep. Okay, thank you. Gonna get 1 or 2 goats. Some cheesy guy. Get 1 or 2 goats. Yeah, the thing is, what I learned about goats, you have to have the withers. I'm forgetting what you call the female goats now. Nannies, they have to be, they're separate until they go separate until they mate. And one billy goat, they're a little more active. So, and they can't be alone. So you need a billy goat that you can keep from jumping over the fences. And then you need a wither, which is a fixed male. And then you need the that you want the billy goat to get pregnant. So if you have 2 females, you're going to have 2 babies twice a year, and they recommend that you only let them have them once a year. So you need 4, but they're a little bit of a handful, but I miss them. The reason I got rid of my goats, I rehomed them to really nice people, was because I thought I was going to travel. But this has a 2nd bedroom, so if I find someone to share with me, a like-minded person who could put up with me, another female, then I'd be able to do the traveling that I'd like to do because they could take care of the horses. So, at any rate, all right, boy, do I look tired? Now, vanity, vanity, don't worry about how you look. All right, so I'm kind of rambling. Excuse me, I am tired. I've been running for 2 days now, and I think it's 6 o'clock because it's starting, the sun is starting to, you can tell, it's starting to go down, I guess. So anyway, I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And like I said, this channel is all about just trying to be good to people and not just so focused on myself. It's not a religious channel, so it's just try that we all be good to each other. Okay, everybody, I wish you all the best. I'm going to go rest now, and I'll check in with the inside tomorrow. Ciao.